y'all already know I love Lady Gaga so much. Like, she's she's so awesome. She's just like fucking fabulous and glamour and everything that exudes what a performer should be. This is her new song, Filthy Pop. Turn it up so y'all can hear it. She's just like, she makes me think of like Prince and Sheila and like Apollonia in this song. So we'll let that run in the background. Okay, so one of my subscribers sent me a message and asked me a really interesting question that I hadn't really thought about before. But they asked what it's like being gay and being down south. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's an eye opener, huh? Being gay and being down south it's not as bad as people think it is. But I know that it is bad to an extent. A lot of the families for one down south are a lot less disapproving than that sometimes in other states, because they're very, very religious out here. A lot of families are Catholic or like strong Southern Baptist, and they're like anti-gay. So of course they don't want their kids to be like that because they're worried about how it'll look and things like that. People kind of look at you kind of funny down here. Like, I used to go out with my ex, and we're both femmes, and like we would go places, we'd be together, and people would be like, old guys would be like, man, like, can I take a picture? But we would just be sitting there. I mean, it was obviously we were together, but we're just like, how like disrespectful, like we're not like a spectacle. And then in the same token, if you go out with a stud down south, everybody's like, oh, look at that girl with that dyke. So either way, you're getting stared at. Like, well, okay, like Atlanta has a pretty good gay community. Obviously, it's a very big, and that's considered down south. So it really just depends on which part of down south you are, which state down south you're in. Like Texas, Houston has a big gay area called Montrose, and it's gay friendly, and it's huge, and but it is a bigger city. It's a huge city. Louisiana is not as big. So I'm in New Orleans now, and New Orleans isn't as bad about gays as like Lake Charles is. Lafayette's not too bad. Baton Rouge, but the Baton Rouge gay community is very small. So like I said, it just depends on what part of Louisiana you're in. But yeah, it is worse being gay and being down here than being like in California or like Arizona or something like that, I imagine there are other states that are a lot more accepting of gays than down south. But I can only speak really for Louisiana, and Louisiana, the smaller cities definitely have a problem with gays. Definitely. New Orleans, Baton Rouge even really kind of has a problem with it. So New Orleans is the bigger city, and there's all kinds of people out here. There's people who are more freaky, the straight people, than the gays out here. So we're not looked at all crazy. Anyways, I hope that answers your question. Thanks for asking. It's interesting. I hadn't really thought about it. I have a lot of straight friends, and they're very accepting. Actually, like my best friends are straight friends, so they're very accepting of it. So I don't really think about that, but yeah, the outsiders do look kind of funny and leer and whisper and whatnot. So, anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all later.